anxiety, I experience a lot of anxiety. I've been a very anxious person my whole life, but I manage my anxiety relatively well. And when I don't manage it, it does express itself in I have like neurotic thinking, or I
Oh,
have a pain in my shoulders, or what, right? Yeah, you can
same.
relate.
Yeah.
So
Pot, kettle, hi.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. So yeah, maybe we can just do a quick little meditation right now, and I'll share with you what this is. And it's very simple. It's just looking at your hands basically, and this is something I've shared with many people. But basically, all you do is you just put your hands in front of you, and you look at your hands. And as you're looking at your hands, I simply want you to recognize that there are two hands that you're looking at that are part of your body. And then as you continue to look at your hands, I want you to notice that maybe you know these hands, like you've seen them before, but as you're looking closer in this very moment, there may be some new things that you're seeing. Oh, I've never seen that line, or I've never paid attention to that line, or this callus has a slightly different shape right now, or oh, my hands are a little dry. You're noticing newness, something new. And if you continue to look, I want you to see if you can feel what you're looking at. Can you feel a line? Can you feel a callus? Can you feel the skin? Maybe you can even feel the air around your skin. And then if you take it a little further, maybe you even can feel your hands, like you feel a tingle, a vibration. And that right there is meditation. The moment you feel what you are seeing, you are 100% connected, and you're not thinking about anything but that.
Yeah, like
That's
I felt my, oh, go, you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, that's the one pointedness. That's the focus. That's the place where you access an empty mind, so to speak, or Buddha mind, or Jesus mind, or Christ mind, whatever. It's like just that's where the power of now, Eckhart Tolle, and all these people who have come along and shared these powerful ways. That's how you start to access it. You can use your body to get there.
Nah, man, like I feel the fucking goosebumps. Like when you were talking there, like I felt my hand, like I was naturally actually kind of, my hands were getting closer to my face and I was like widening them. And like, I was like, these are my fucking hands. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you can feel it in my brain and like getting the goosebumps. And I was like, yes, these are my, like, you're right. I see this, but I'm like, yes, like, and I could feel like, and that reminded me of another book that Drew recommended to me of Peace in Every Step by, I want to get this right, so I'm going to go to my Audible that I've been listening to. Peace in Every Step by Thich Nhat Hanh.
Mm-hmm.
And it talked very similar to what you're saying. Like you can do meditation and everything, driving meditation, walking meditation, eating meditation, where you're just mindfully there in the moment and you're actually, eating and talking about like how you're eating and you can feel the food of what you're eating and you're eating that energy and how it expresses. And it's just how powerful that is when you do it and how amazing it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have no idea where I was going with that, but like just it's that, I mean, that was unbelievable. Like,
Yeah, it's powerful. It's powerful. And then something that happens is that uh you start to, like what you were saying, you're like, oh, my hands. And then you're like, wait a second, my hands. If they're my hands, who am I?
oh shit, no, I didn't even think that, but yeah, you're right.
So we can go a little further. So right now I'm speaking to you and you hear me speaking. And you're aware that as I speak into the mic, it comes through this computer, and then it goes through this crazy cable, a fiber optic cable, and comes straight to your home, into your headphones, hits your eardrum, and then you're receiving the words that I'm sharing with you. They're being processed, and you're understanding me. We're connecting, right?
Yeah.
And you're aware of this. And especially now, because I just kind of talked about a mechanism, you're like, okay, I get it. Now, if you allow yourself to notice that you're aware, you are here. Oh, wow, I'm aware. But now let's take it a little further. And the question here is, are you aware that you are aware? Mm. What happens is that immediately that which you saw as awareness, kind of like here, you're thinking, I'm aware. And I asked you if you were aware of that awareness, it took you to here. Like you just expanded and realized that, wait a second, maybe I am not what I think I am, because my original awareness was a thought, but now I became aware of the thought of being aware. Thus, I am not that either. And that's when it gets really trippy. But in that place where you become aware that you're aware, there is a moment. It's just a moment. It just lasts for a second of detachment. It's in that very moment where you're no longer your body. You're no longer who you think you are. You're no longer your feelings. You're something completely different. And there's no pain. There's no suffering. There's no urgency. There's no need to do anything. And that's the place of stillness. And that's a place that I believe we potentially get access to when we die. But for now, in this living iteration of ourselves, that's the fertile soil where you now create whatever it is that needs to be created and what you want to create.
Tell you what, I felt like a millionaire. I was like,
Mm.
when I was looking at my hands, I remember being something that I had read where it's like, would you cut off a limb for $1 million? And you're like, no, but it's just like, okay, then you literally have something that's worth, like, I was like, yes, I have fingers that work and hands and thumbs and I'm healthy. And then I'm here, like, yes, and I can hear you talking to me through this microphone and we're going to air this to other people. And my brain is understanding what you're saying. And I was.
Congratulations on making it to the end of the video. Why don't you celebrate by watching more videos just like it? You can also help us on our quest to placate the algorithm gods by liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Thank you.